Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
And this afternoon, we're tracking Tropical Storm ELSA now on land in North Florida. You see all the heavy rain in South Georgia as well. What we're seeing right now is just a few very isolated storms, not really related to ELSA, but you do see these downpours just north of Simmonsville moving to the north, a downpour over Pearisburg moving up 460, and another downpour right now in northwestern Pulaski County, that moving right toward the Bland and Giles County line. And that's really what we expect to see this afternoon, just very, very spotty downpours, especially favoring the higher elevations. Live look for you from our Virginia Tech CARILION Skycam over Roanoke, showing a little bit of haze, a mix of clouds and sun. Current temperature in Star City, 87 at the lunch hour, but it feels like 90. Eventually, the thermometer is going to read that in the Star City here over the next 1 to 3 hours. I think a lot of us will be in the upper 80s and lower 90s for highs, with increasing clouds and just a couple spotty downpours out there. Future tracker, 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, maybe a shower or two, couple stray showers around 7 or 8 in the morning as well. But then the moisture from Tropical Storm ELSA is going to start to get closer to us after about 10 or 11 a.m. And you can clearly see that marked, especially near and to the east of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Some pockets of very heavy rain will be possible, especially in south side after about 1 or 2 p.m. Well, fast forward up until about 5 or 6 p.m. You notice still the heavy rain in south side, but anything that we see west of that point in the NRV or in the Highlands, it's going to be very hit or miss. I do think by supper time, most of us are actually looking dry. So it's not to say it's going to rain all day tomorrow, but when it rains, it pours. And again, that's especially the case in the south side where you see the green here. That's where we could see an inch of rain or more. Some of that beneficial, but if it all falls at once, could have some localized flooding. The farther west you go, the lesser and lesser the rain totals become. So again, localized flooding a possibility east of the Blue Ridge Parkway. If we do see any wind gusts in excess of 30 miles per hour, that would be closer to south side. But the east side of these tropical systems, that's kind of the dirty, nasty side, and that's going to be farther east of here. So I'm not expecting any severe thunderstorms. Nonetheless, as you make your way throughout your Thursday and as we continue to track ELSA, stay connected by downloading your local Weather Authority app. Temperatures, meanwhile, are going to be taking a little bit of a backseat tomorrow, whereas the past few days we've been in the 80s and 90s. Tomorrow, a lot of us about 75 to 80 degrees. But as we head into the weekend, things will start to turn more typical for us. This is the upper level air pattern. You've got high pressure. Let me get out of the way of that. There's high pressure off the east coast. You've also got low pressure in the west. So both of those combined are going to bring in the warm and humid air. And with that comes the typical chance for showers and thunderstorms each afternoon. So for today, upper 80s and lower 90s, the clouds continuing to increase on the northern edges of ELSA. Then we track the remnant rain from that as we go throughout the day. Tomorrow, again, the heaviest rain that we see is going to be between about 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. and especially east of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And then after tomorrow, it's about as typical as it gets for this time of year. Each afternoon, 85 to 90 degrees. Each night, 65 to 70 degrees. And then each afternoon, you have that chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. That chance at the moment looks to be slightly higher on Sunday and on Monday than really any other